Yeah. Yep. Good evening, everybody. Zamboni is on the ice. One of the faster Zambonis I've seen. And we were out at Seven Bridges, about 45 minutes west of Chicago. Beautiful day here in the Chicago area. High is 60 degrees, especially away from the lake. I think that some of the girls were warming up before the game in shorts. That's how the Seven Bridges Ice Arena is a lot of fun. They have good Wi-Fi, although a crappy signal in the rink. And they just had over the announcer, the entertainment will begin in 5 minutes. So the Warhawks are coming over to their bench from the locker room. And I saw the Philadelphia Junior Flyers out earlier too. Zamboni is coming around, about 2 passes left. So for those of you out there who can't hear me, don't look at the link to the earlier games. You want the YouTube Live link. Not that you would be able to know what to do, because you wouldn't be on the live link. So anyway, Zamboni has, I think, just 1 pass left, although it's going out of there's a strip down the middle of the ice that he missed. So he's coming around one more time. I will start the pregame in a second. But we got a lot to say before this starts. As always, if you are a Warhawks family and there's something you want to add to the pregame, you can always hit us in the Warhawks chat. And if you are not a Warhawks family, you can text me at 312-330-4895 just to let us know how we're doing, whether you can hear us well, whether there are glitches in the stream or not, and the Zamboni's making its last pass and coming off the ice. From watching the game earlier, this sheet of ice just seems very fast. It seems like it freezes quickly, and there was a lot of puck play. So I'm expecting a very fast game against 2 teams that move the puck very well and close space very well. This team is not an unknown for us, so we're getting ready to play in the very nice Seven Bridges Arena that has a bar overlooking the ice. And I wish I was drinking this time of year because I would be in there broadcasting, but I'm not. So 2 referees are out. Both teams are ready to go. They got to have a warm-up here for 3 minutes. Their clock is running down. You're going to hear the horn in a second, and then we'll officially start the pregame festivities. What you think? I know. Exactly. All right. And the Phillies should be the Philadelphia Junior Flyers should be coming out in a sec. We'll see what's going on. Why'd you take that down? I got you. All right. And here we go. Coming out for the warm-ups now. Uh-oh. The Flyers are coming through the Warhawks warm-up, having to dodge players. The Warhawks flexing a little bit. So here we are, everybody, for day 2 of the NGHL tournament, President's Day tournament. We've seen these teams before. This is, I think, is our 3rd NGHL tournament of this year. And this is the championship tournament, and we're playing the Philadelphia Junior Flyers. So we've played the Junior Flyers 3 times this year and lost all 3. Back in October, we played them October 11th. We lost 2-1 in a shootout. We played them October 13th and lost 3-0. And we played them as recently as January 19th, and we lost 4-0. So Warhawks are going to be looking for a little payback today. Warhawks are 3-0 in this tournament so far. Yesterday beating the Jaguars 6-0, and the Princeton Lady Tigers 2-0. Earlier today, the Warhawks got a little payback against the Cleveland Lady Barons with a 2-0 win. Grzetic started off the scoring in the first period with a great snipe from the left circle. She went glove side high on the goalie, and then later on, Aslan Porter pounded one home in the third period to give the Warhawks that 2-0 lead. As always, I'm joined by Amy Barnes. And Amy, how do we standing up in the tournament standing?
So in case anybody wants to look at the tournament standings, NGHL.com has the standings. If you go to Game Center, and then from Game Center, you go to standings, you'll see exactly what I'm going to talk about right now. So North Shore Warhawks and Philadelphia Flyers both have 9 points. A win gives you 3 points in this tournament. An overtime win gives you 2 points, and an overtime loss gives you 1 point. So North Shore and Philadelphia are guaranteed to be in the semifinals tomorrow. The Chicago Hawks will also be there. They ended up with 3 victories and 1 loss. It was an overtime loss, so they have a total of 9 points as well. The 4th spot still is undetermined. Princeton Tiger Lilies right now have 6 points, but it looks like Fox Motors and the Highland Hill Jaguars are playing. So if Fox Motors wins that, it will be North Shore Warhawks, Chicago Hawks, Philadelphia Junior Flyers, and Fox Motors. It all depends on what happens. So we'll keep you posted there. So tomorrow there'll be 2 semifinal games, 8:30 and 8:45, with the final being played at 2:30, I believe. And all of those games will be at the Darien Sportsplex. So Warhawks had a long time in the locker room today. The game before us went to a shootout. So they've had plenty of time. They were in good spirits. Coach Bill took some video of them above a sign that says no pucks, no balls. And they were playing volleyball and shooting pucks. So he took a long video of that. But they kept themselves occupied. They're in good spirits. Some people went home. We went home. Everyone else kind of hung out, got some food. Hopefully everybody got a little bit of rest and the girls are ready to go. Clock is winding down and the teams are gathering at their respective nets.
So yesterday in the first game, the Warhawks came out and put together probably their best 3 periods of the season, and against the Jaguars in that 6-0 win. In the evening game against Princeton, the Warhawks kind of had a bit of a slowdown, came off to a slow start, but ended up, like I said earlier, winning that game 2-0. Today against Cleveland, the Warhawks outshot the Cleveland Lady Barons 21-6. The Cleveland Lady Barons goalie was outstanding in that game, but there are only so many shots you're going to be able to stop. Of course, we've had excellent goaltending throughout this series today with Lucas and Risley having 3 clean sheets and yet to give up a score in this tournament. So hopefully they'll be able to stretch that out for a 4th and 6th game, actually, because if we win this game, we'll move on to the semifinals tomorrow and then to the championship. So 2 more games after this game, 2 more games to play, so 3 games to play total. We're about to go. Both teams have broken the huddles. Warhawks in their green away uniforms with the gray trim and blue shorts, and the Junior Flyers in white with orange and either brown or black. It's hard to see. One thing about this Junior Flyers team is they are small compared to the Warhawks, and that has been something that has hurt the Warhawks early in this tournament. If the game gets physical, referees tend to give the penalty to the larger player, so we'll see how that all bears out. From what I remember about this Junior Flyers team, they move the puck well. They go cross ice. They put a player up by the red line to break out pucks to stretch the ice. So it's the Zolna line with Zolna, Fazio, and Ikeda, with Johnston and Grzetic back. Lucas is in goal to start this game as we anticipated. 15-minute periods. And away we go in a possible preview of the championship. Puck is on the ice and it's controlled by the Flyers. They punch it down deep and they'll go for the forecheck. It's Grzetic coming back. She tries to stick it up the wall, but the Flyers are there. Now it's up to the line, but not out. cycled back down. Grzetic going for the puck. A Flyers player beats her to it. Now it's in the slot. There's a shot blocked. It's still in the slot now, and the Flyers come away with it. They're in the near circle, dancing around. They push the puck back. Nice stick by Akeda, and the Warhawks bring it out. Here comes Akeda now. She's through center ice, and she tries to gain the line. A nice stick by a Phillies player now, but it's taken by Zolna. Now Zolna back into the Phillies zone, and she's in the near circle. She puts it in the slot, and there's a shot by Fazio. She can't get it in. Akeda tries to follow, and the puck squirts around the net back behind the Phillies goal, and they bring it out up the wall, and now they're out of their zone and through center ice. They try to chip and chase, but Georgie has it. Philly goes for a change, and the Warhawks punch it back down. And now it hits a player. Too many players on the ice. No call. The Philly brings it in, and it is knocked through the neutral zone. It's going to be Hyman who brings that out. She gains the line near side. Hyman looking across. There. Oh! And it was Dina Cola who got a stick on it, but she couldn't punch it over. And Philly brings it to the line and out of the zone, but is collected there by McGuire. Maggie McGuire spins and plays it up the wall now to Ukhoff. Ukhoff through center ice, and she gains the line again. Here's Ukhoff now. She spins around. She's behind the net. Ukhoff still looking now, driven off the puck. She's looking. She's crunched in the corner. Now she one-hands it towards the net, and it's covered by the Phillies, the Flyers. What am I saying? The Philly Flyers goalie. So 13-18 to go first period, no score.
So far, Dot, Flyers zone, Ukhoff on the faceoff, Hyman and Dunicola, and at wing, McNiven, McGuire back on defense. Ukhoff down for the faceoff. Puck comes out. Philadelphia has it. At the moment, it's on the boards. Philadelphia trying to get it out. Warhawks get it. Dunicola backhands it. Goes towards the corner. Hyman giving chase right there, trying to hold a player up. Hyman goes off of her skates. McGuire gets that puck, or tries to get that puck. It sneaks past her. Ukhoff has it. She passes it out to McNiven, squirts a little bit too far into the Warhawk zone, goes to Hyman just past the blue line. She chips it up the boards, gets it into the Flyer zone. Flyers send it across ice. Ukhoff coming. We're at neutral ice now. McGuire's going to get that. McGuire chips it up, trying to get it to Ukhoff. It goes back to the Flyer zone. Ukhoff knocks it off a stick. It goes to neutral ice. Flyers trying to get it out. Odell sees that. Odell sneaking around. Odell has it on the boards. A Philadelphia player takes her off the puck for a second. Odell back behind the net. She changes direction. That goes to Mihalovic. Mihalovic pushed into the boards. Flyers trying to get it in. It's close to the net. Goes back around the net. Flyer player coming around. Goes out to a defensive player. Shot. Whistles wide of the net. Flyers taking off the puck. Ukhoff has it. Ukhoff's got to be tired. That's going to go for icing. So Ukhoff gets a rest. She's going to go in. It's going to be Porter coming out. So Porter's out with Vansel and Mihalovic. Feynman comes in on D. Feynman and Odell are back on D. Face-off, near dot, Warhawk zone. It's going to be Porter taking the face-off. Porter gets down, goes back to Feynman. Feynman takes it up the boards. Philadelphia player looks like it went out of the zone, but not called. Porter has that. She's taking it up with Mihalovic. Mihalovic chips it deep, chases in the corner. She might be first on. Philadelphia gets there first. Mihalovic taking off her skates. Flyers trying to come out with it. It goes to neutral ice. Feynman heading back. Feynman circles around. Feynman backhands it mid-ice. It's on the boards. Mihalovic has it with a Philadelphia player. Two Philadelphia players are there. Vansel's there for help. Goes back to neutral ice. A Philadelphia player chips it in. Odell first on the puck. Odell taken off the puck by a Philadelphia player. It's behind the net. Porter and Odell are back there. It goes back. There's a shot, glove save to the side of the net from Lucas.
11:07 to go first period, no score. Both teams have had chances. Have to say right now the scale is tipping a little bit towards the Warhawks. Have been a little bit more aggressive. It's Zolna taking the draw, near circle, in the Warhawk zone. Puck's on the ice. Philadelphia comes away with it. There's a shot on goal. Lucas is able to cover that. A little bit of extracurriculars going on in the blue paint, but we're going to expect that, especially as this game goes off. We'll do it again in the circle, near circle, Warhawk zone. Zolna taking the draw. And it's on the ice now. Philadelphia has it. Misplayed puck, but they pop it back down. And now Zolna giving chase in the near corner. And coming away with it is Russell. There's a shot on goal, pad saved by Lucas. Grzetic has it. She tries to play it up the boards, but not out. Now it goes behind the net, and Johnston has it. Johnston is driven off the puck by a Philly player. And now they have it. Looking in the slot. It's in the high slot. There's a shot, and it's gloved by Lucas. Philly did a great job of playing that high-low, caught a player in the high slot, and that's what I remember from the last time. They moved that puck well, and we got to be clog in the middle on the play. So 10:35 to go, first period, still no score.
So Ukov back out with Ikeda and Fazio. McGuire, McNiven back on D. Off the face-off, Philadelphia comes out with it. It goes towards the blue line. A defensive player from Philly picks it up. McNiven has it behind the net. She's chasing around the back of the boards. She gets it out to Ikeda. Ikeda is going to take that up. She tries to take it across ice. Nice by Ukov. Ukov's going to make an entry. Ukov's got one to get past. She clears one player, trying to get to another. She can't keep it on her stick. She's taken off the puck. That's going to be McNiven. McNiven's going to have it. She shoots it towards the net. Trickles to the side of the net. Philadelphia players on, and I'm not sure where a Warhawk is at the moment. It goes to neutral ice. It's going to be McGuire. Player steals that puck from McGuire, gets an entry. It's taken back out into the zone. Again, there's too many on the ice, but I don't think we're going to get that call today. So Ikeda in the Flyer zone. Ikeda in the corner. She's got Ukov trying to give her help. Ukov trying to stick a player. It goes out to the boards. It goes from the boards to neutral ice. Ikeda on the back check. Nice job. Player not taking off the puck. Looked like it might have been a little bit offsides. Flyer is going to be the first there. McNiven gets there with a player. Pins a player against the board. Puck is sticked nicely. It's in front of the net a little bit. McNiven has good position on a player. It goes back to Ukov. Ukov lifts the puck, and that should go for icing. So 9:16 left to play. Score is 0-0.
And I think that the Warhawks were exhausted, yes, but I think that they had a chance to control that puck and bring it out. Controlled exits and entries are going to be crucial to this game. Philly does a good job of doing that. Porter taking the draw in the Warhawks zone, far circle. 9:15 for the period, still no score. Now the puck goes to the high point. There's a shot. Pad save by Lucas, and Feynman puts it to the boards, and now it's in the circle. Nice stick there. There's another shot. Lucas with a glove save. So she had pad save in the butterfly position and then a glove save. And again, controlled zone exits. I can't emphasize that. Face off in the near circle in the Warhawks zone. Porter taking that draw. Puck's on the ice, back to Feynman. Feynman skating around her net. She has two players on her. She's driven off the puck, and now it's in the slot. There's a steal by Hyman. Hyman brings it out to center ice. Hyman with one player to beat. Hyman gains the Philly line. Now she's driven off the puck, and the puck cycles down low behind the Philly net. Aslan Porter is first on that. She puts a player into the near corner boards. Hyman there to help out. Now the puck is coming out, and here comes Feynman back. Philly has it. Philly trying to go, and they pop it down low, and it's going to be Odell picking it up. The Philly player had control. Now they bring it to the line, and still there. Odell pops it out to center ice. Philly had it for a second. It was Hyman who was giving the player some problems. Philly shoots it back down. They go for a change. Odell has it. Odell winding up now, and she'll bring it out. Odell tries to get it through to center ice, but she can't. Porter has it now, and the puck spins around. Feynman trying to play defense, and the puck popped on her. Feynman's going to grab that behind the net. Feynman now looking. She misplays it for a second. She gets it up the wall to Vanslow. Vanslow pops it to center ice. Touched by a Philly player, so that's not going to go for icing. Back behind the Philly net. Philly controls it there. They're coming out, and they get it to center ice. They overshoot the puck. That's going down ice. Icing's called off as Johnson corrals that. Two Philly players on the forecheck try to get it to the player at the far half wall. Now, she pulls it across to Vanslow. Vanslow's going to bring it out of her own zone. Now she looks cross ice. She hits Mihalovic, and now Johnson plays it along. They're still in the neutral zone battling just outside the Philly bench. Still battling in the neutral zone. Finally pops into the Philly zone. They played across ice. Now they're looking up ice, and they find a player in the neutral zone, and she has it, but it's taken by Vanslow. Vanslow through center ice. She tries to backhand it down deep, but not hard enough. Philly controls it, spinning, playing it side to side. They do a good job of doing that. And now the Warhawks doing a good job of staying at home, taking a man. They go to center ice. Johnson controls it at center ice. And now the puck is ping-ponging around. It's driven down low by Mihalovic. And the Warhawks go for a change. It's Zolna now tying it up behind the Philly net. And now Philly tings it to the near boards. And they try to skate it out. Zolna again has it. She's spinning the circle. Backhands it to Bridges. Bridges in the slot. And Philly players just got a stick on it. She was looking for Russell. Now Philly kicks it out to center ice. Fast game like we thought. And now it's Ukov corrals that at the red line. Ukov takes it in. Ukov in the near circle. She frees up and she shot a wicked shot just wide of the net. McNiven now, she shoots it across the crease, nothing. And now McGuire tries to get it. McGuire coming down from the point. It's in the circle. Philly has it. And now here comes Ukov. Ukov able to control it for a second. She's tackled and there's no call. And now Russell has it. Russell and Philly gets it to the high point. McNiven had it. She looked at the goal before she controlled the puck, but she'll control that at center ice. Philly going for a change. McGuire just misplayed a puck, and now it goes down. And Philly's going to control it behind their own net. 5:45 to go for the period. Philly playing it up the far wall, and now to center ice. And here comes a player, and a nice play by Maggie McGuire to get to stop a breakout now. And now player fell. That was Bridges. She's down, and it's back to center ice. McNiven has it. McNiven with the Philly player all over, and she puts it down deep. Warhawks go for a change. Ukov spinning around to the near boards now. Philly's going to bring it out, flick it to center ice, and here they come on the attack. McGuire with a nice play. Needs some fresh legs now, and Ukov has it through center ice. She gains the Philly line. Now she takes it on the far side in the right circle, and now there's a shot on goal. Fazio with a redirect. Just missed the mark. Philly trying to bring it out. Fazio's still on it, and Philly does get it. Now Philly trying to come down. They gain the Warhawks line far side, and it's Odell. There's a shot knocked away by Lucas. And it's Odell with the puck. Odell looking. She's still back behind her own net. Nice forechecking by the Philly team. And Odell still has it. She gets it off a Philly skate. And now it's pushed out to the neutral zone by Ikeda. But Philly controls that back at their blue line. And a nice play by Fazio. Fazio in the circle. She's tackled and there's no call. Don't understand what's happening. But there's a shot now by Ikeda. And now it's Hyman who keeps it in. Philly tries to play it now to the near boards. Feynman back on defense, and here they come out of the zone. Feynman has it. Feynman plays it back down. Oh, she just missed Porter coming in. Porter's still there, and Philly plays it out now to the neutral zone, and here they come. They shoot it down low, and it's going to be Odell first on the puck. Philly forechecking aggressively, and a misplay on the boards. It goes out to center ice. Philly collects it by their own blue line. They play it through the neutral zone now, and there's a pass in. And it's going to be Odell collecting that behind her own net again. Odell looking. She tries to play it hard off the board. Philly's able to keep it. And how comes Philly now? Far half wall. They sidestep Odell. Porter's there. And it's going to go to Hyman, who collects that. And she misses it. And then Feynman gets a stick on it. Feynman now puts it out to center ice. And that's going to go just wide of the net. Nice play by Feynman to get it out of the zone. She almost put that on goal. So 3:32 to go first period. No score in what we expected to be a fast game. What do you think, Aim?
I think the Warhawks are picking it up a little bit. Somewhere around that 10-minute mark, I got, a little concerned. Philadelphia was pressing hard. They're definitely a very physical team, but the Warhawks are coming back at it. It's Zolna down for the faceoff. Vanslow will be Mihalovic out there. Off the faceoff, Zolna sees that. Goes out to neutral ice. Flyers are able to bring it back in. They're on the boards. Grzetic in front of the player. She's back behind the net. She changes direction. It's a good choice, but it goes to a Philly player. Oh, nice save. So Grzetic got that out, put it to the front of the ice. The Phillies player had a nice shot, but nice glove save by Lucas. 3:15 left to play. First period, 0-0 here. It's still Zolna, Mihalovic, and Vanslow. It's McGuire and McNiven back on defense. So the Flyers are smaller, but they have two big defensive players. Both of those defensive players are in right now. So off the faceoff, Flyers control. They're in the corner. Zolna on the puck. Flyers player has it. McNiven takes a player off the puck, trying to get it to Mihalovic. Mihalovic chips it past the player. Vanslow hustling, trying to get first on. Mihalovic chips it deep into the corner. Vanslow giving chase. She's got a little skip in her step today. Flyers trying to get it out. It's on the boards. Nice job Warhawks kept it in for a second. Now it's neutral ice. Vanslow, nice back check there. It goes to Zolna. McNiven sees it. McNiven has it. McNiven's going to get past the red line. She's going to try to send it deep, but it's in traffic. It's in the Flyer zone. Flyers have it. Defensive player chips it back out. Vanslow sees that. Neutral ice. Nice job by Zolna. Offsides! Thank you. Late whistle, but way offside. So 2:25 left to play. 0-0 first period.
Fast game so far. Both teams playing with good control. And again, if you're watching at home, look for those controlled zone exits, controlled zone entries. I think that's going to tell the story. Ukov taking that draw just outside the Warhawks zone in the near dot. And puck's on the ice, controlled by Bridges. She plays that back to Odell. Odell looking, plays it off the wall, trying to find Bridges again, but it's controlled in the neutral zone now. And there's a steal by Ukov. Ukov tries to bring it up the wing, and she's driven off the puck by a Phillies player. And now it's looking, Philly has it. Nice stick by Ukov. Russell has it. Russell now behind the Philly net, looking. She puts it in the slot, and there's a backhand shot. Doesn't get through, and now it's controlled. There's a shot by Feynman, and the Philly player got a stick on it. And now it's to the line. Feynman missed it, but Odell is right back there. 1:45 for the period. Odell behind her net for some shelter, pushes along to Bridges. Bridges now brings it out, and she lollipops that into the neutral zone. Cross-ice pass, almost stolen by Ukov, and now it's to the line. Feynman now tries to hammer it down. She gets it to Bridges, and Bridges flicks that back into the Philly zone. They go cross ice in their own zone, now out to the neutral zone in the red line, and it's Odell with a steal. Odell now puts it down deep, and it's on net, but sticked away by the Philly goalie. 1:15 of Philly player lost an edge behind their own net. Here they are, and now it goes up the wall, and it's kept in by Feynman. She puts it on net, nobody there. Philly player has it now, and that's being hectored, and that's Ikeda. Ikeda has it. She fires just high. She went blocker side and couldn't get it. Now Odell sends it back down. Warhawks pressing here with less than a minute to go in the period, and now Ikeda has it behind the net. Philly player stick lifts her, a little bit of hooking there, and now it's Ukov coming down. Ukov with the puck. She has Feynman at the point. Feynman has it, and she fires, almost redirected by Fazio. Goes to the far side, and Odell puts a shot on goal. It's out front, and now it's put down. Philly has it, and now they'll just try to send it down to neutral ice. Odell corrals it there. With 30 seconds left in a change, Ukov had it, and now Philly controls it. It's to the line. Feynman tries to put it down. She backhands it, gets it to Fazio. Fazio puts it in the slot, but Philly controls it, and they bring it out. Nice pass out of the zone. Odell is there. Odell puts it back down. Too many people. We finally get the call with 14 seconds left. A Philly player coming out of the gate before the other player got off, and that's going to be too many men on the ice. So with 14 seconds left in the first period, the Warhawks will finally go to the power play.
All right, here we go. That was about the third time there were too many on the ice. This one happened to be right in front of the ref, so there was nothing the stripe could do but call that. So we're going to have Porter out at center. She's coming in. Actually, it's going to be Zolna out. Zolna, Ikeda, Fazio, McGuire, and Odell back. Goes back to Fazio. Fazio's going to get to that puck. Fazio gets it towards the net. It goes just behind the net. Ikeda in the corner. Ikeda's going to give it back to McGuire. McGuire's going to take that shot. She gets it in front. Ikeda sees it. She takes a shot into the chest of the goalie. It's loose, and the period expires. There's going to be 1:16 left on the power play when we go here for that second period. So score is 0-0.
So two good teams battling here, and first power play, we'll see what the Warhawks can do with a little structure now. The Warhawks penalty kill has definitely been very aggressive. Why am I bringing up the Warhawks penalty kill when they're on the power play? Well, let's see what the Philly penalty kill is like. I want to see if they have the same kind of aggressive stance that the Warhawks take. When the Warhawks have the aggressive penalty kill, it works in their favor because they're able to outskate their opponents. This Philly team has some good skaters. They have some speed, and so it's going to be a different kind of power play for the Warhawks. I think that puck control may be able to help them get it over the line in the power play. What are your thoughts, Abe?
You know, when they take their time, Christian, and they have the player back behind the net and they set up, they have different chances, right? They have McGuire, who's got a really strong slap shot at the blue line, right? They have, I think we're going to go probably with the same line going in. You have Zolna, who's hard on the puck. So the Warhawks need to show a little bit of patience is what I think with their power play.
How come you only call me Christian when we're doing the broadcast? Every other time it's Chris. Anyway, we'll see what happens if we get some over pursuing by the Philly Flyers here. We could see the Warhawks get some good opportunities. So I'd say it's pretty even so far. The Warhawks have spent a lot of time in the Philly zone. Philly has an aggressive forecheck, though. They look a lot like the Warhawks. We've seen some good goaltending from both sides. One thing I've noticed early is that the saves that Lucas has had have been clean. A lot of glove saves. The Philly goalie is a little bit leaky, and there have been some rolling pucks in the paint, but the Warhawks haven't been able to spear one across the line. So minute and 16 for the man advantage. We're switching the directions. The Warhawks will be going from left to right on your screen. Face off at center ice. It's Ukov, Fazio, Zolna, Ikeda, Odell, and McGuire. So here we go. Warhawks on the power play. Puck's on the ice, and it's the center ice. It's going to be Odell who picks that up, and she puts it down low, tipped by a Philly player. They corral it behind their own net. Ikeda's there, and a missed puck by Zolna, and they lift it out, and that's going to go all the way down. I don't think that's going to go for icing. A minute left on the man advantage, and it's going to be Odell who has it. Played up the wall to Ikeda. She lifts it out nicely to center ice. Oh, and it was Fazio had it. It just went off the back of her skate now. 45 seconds. It's Zolna now through center ice. Zolna gains the line. There's that controlled entry I was talking about. Puck goes down behind the net. It's Ikeda with it, and it's dug out by no one now. 30 seconds left to go on the man advantage. Philly player on the ground, dug out by Ikeda. She's behind the net. Puts it in the slot, and there's a stuff play. No, and it's out of the net. Nice save by the goalie. Now lifted to the line, and it's kept in by McGuire. Puck out to center ice with 15 seconds left on the man advantage. Played off the wall by Odell, but right to a Philly player. Now Odell has it. Controlled entry. She brings it in on the near side, and puck goes back down. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, and both teams are back at full strength now. Philly lifts that down. They almost had the player coming out of the box, and now it's played back to McGuire. She misses it. Puck goes back into Warhawk zone. Aggressive forecheck by Philly, and as McGuire tried to stick that out, a Philly player got a stick on it, and it goes into the netting. Great play. So with 13:27 to go in the second period, no score, face-off in the Warhawk zone, far circle.
So Ukov on the face-off. It's Hyman and DiNicola in with her. So off the face-off, Ukov holds the puck, gets it to DiNicola. DiNicola's going to make an entry. She's got Hyman coming with her. DiNicola chips it deep, goes back behind the net. DiNicola getting there with the Phillies player. Philly player chips it up the boards. Ukov, nice, getting to that player before she can get it out. So Hyman back in the net. Warhawks playing physical now. They need to be challenging here. DiNicola has it. She needs to chip it up. It's DiNicola is taking off the puck. So Philly's player gets past Grzetic, takes a shot on net. It's saved by Lucas. McNiven has that. McNiven trying to get it up the boards. Goes to a Phillies player. Phillies player has it. Gets past one player. Sticked away by Grzetic. Ukov trying to get out of it. Phillies player at the line. It's still in the Philly zone. Taken away. Nice stick by Georgie. Phillies player comes away with it. There's going to be a call here. It's a cross check. I think that's going to be called on interference. I think the interference call is going to be called on Ukov. I didn't quite see what happened. Did you see what happened there?
I did not, but Ukov is going to the box with 12:24 to go in the second period, and the Warhawks will go to a penalty kill. And so now we'll see how this Philly team structures their power play. From what I remember, they have a lot of control. They move the puck really well. So Odell and Fazio, puck is lifted out to center ice. and we'll get you the personnel in a second. Philly plays it cross ice. They're still not in. They bring it into the Warhawk zone, but nice job by McGuire to keep that back. And now the puck is controlled by, that's McGuire now. She lifts it down the ice. No icing. A minute and 5 seconds left to go in the penalty. Zollner has it, and now to center ice. McGuire has it. McGuire tries to backhand that in the zone. Philly has yet to get structure on this power play. Now they gain the Warhawks line. 2 Warhawks players are there. Odell has it. She lifts it out and to center ice off the stanchions, and that's going to go back into the Philly zone. 50 seconds left on the man advantage. Philly now plays it cross ice. Nice play, but Odell is there, and the Warhawks control that. Maggie McGuire plays it off the glass. Philly has it at the red line, played across ice again, but it's Zollner there. Philly can't get it in the Warhawks zone. Now they play across ice again at the red line. 30 seconds to go on the man advantage. Philly player tries to put it down, but Odell is right there. Odell has it. Philly has it in the slot, and there's a nice stick play. Philly corrals that as it was trying to come out of the zone. There's a shot across, and it went through a Warhawks player to the line and not out. Philly keeps it in. There's a shot, and it's deflected off of a player. 10 seconds to go on the man advantage to the point now. Philly has it. They put it in the high slot, and there's a shot on goal. It's wide of the net, and now it is taken, and Philly has it now in the left circle. Philly still playing with it. Both teams at full strength. 10 minutes to go in the period. 10:50 to go. And now the referee gets in the way. Philly has it. They play it around, wind it around to the far boards. They pick it up in the circle. They tried to get it in the slot, but it's knocked away by Zollner. Back to center ice. Philly still has it now. Looking for an entry. They can't get it in. They finally do, but that's an offsides. So again, great penalty kill by the Warhawks. Philly was not able to get that controlled entry that we talked about. When they did, they had a little bit of structure. 10:29 to go second period, no score.
Yeah, so the Warhawks, that was one of their best penalty kills that I've seen. Philly only had one chance in that last 5 seconds to set it up. So off the faceoff, Philly gets it. They take it across ice. Vanslow trying to get there. It's taken out of play by a Phillies player. So it goes somewhere into the rafters. Not even sure. They got to get a new puck. 10:23 left to play. 0-0 here. So we have McNiven and Grzelcyk back on defense. It's going to be Porter in with Vanslow and Mihalovic. It's going to go to center ice for a face-off. So Porter on the face-off. Off the face-off goes out to the boards. Philly has it. Vanslow gets it. Grzelcyk comes in. It goes back to a Phillies player. McNiven cheats in, holds that player on the boards. Nice job. Mihalovic then takes it deep. It goes into the near corner. Vanslow trying to get there. Vanslow, like I said, she's got a little skip in her step, both last game and this game. Philly takes it across ice. McNiven hustling. Nice. Hannah does a great job. Goes back to Grzelcyk. They don't get it out of the zone. Finally, they still don't get it out of the zone. The Warhawks are keeping it in their own zone. They finally get it out. It goes to Philly's player. Porter on that puck. Grzelcyk stops it, sends it back. Neutral ice. Philly's got it. They're trying to make an entry. Vanslow, player misplays the puck. It is in the Flyer zone. Mihalovic gets there. She sees it. Porter trying to get there. She's taken off the puck by a Philly player. Philly tries to take it across ice. Knocked away by Warhawks. Grzelcyk sends it deep right above the red line. Phillies has it. They're at the line. McNiven keeps it. She sends it back around. Oh, we're going to have a shot. And the puck is whistled a little bit early. It was still moving. That was Russell, I think, who had a chance and backhanded it, and it bounced in front of the Philly goalie. And like you said, Chris, there's not a lot of clear saves. There's a little bit of loose pucks, so the Warhawks need to keep going after those shots on goal.
Yeah, that was a bouncing puck and a great play by Russell, who we've seen follow her shot and put it in. So Zollner taking the draw in Philly zone in the near circle, and it's out to Bridges. Bridges had a shot at it, and she doesn't have it. Now it's kicked to neutral ice by a Philly player, and here they come. Nice entry, and she takes a tumble. No call. I don't think there was a trip there. I think she just tripped over her own shadow. Now it comes out to Bridges. Bridges fighting with it, and it's Zollner. She flicks into the Philly zone, but they control it. Sidestep a player, try to push it up, and it's Odell with a nice stick. Philly still is able to put it down, and Feynman's going to corral that behind her own net. Here comes Feynman now. She's looking. Puck rolls off her stick. Philly has it. And now it's controlled by Zollner. Zollner pushes it up the wall. Nothing happening. Now Philly has it, and it's Zollner who takes it. And it's to the line. And now Feynman has it. Feynman tries to get it. Oh, to Bridges. She had her there for a second, but she turned her on that pass. Now Philly has it in the neutral zone. Philly puts it back into their own zone, and now it's Russell gets a skate on that, and now, Bridges had a chance to bring that out. Here comes Philly. It's in the neutral zone. Oh, the defenders were too far back, and now it's Odell who takes a shot. Feynman's going to corral that, and she brings it to the near boards. Nice pass as she finds Russell coming out. That was Bridges, coming out of the zone. And now Philly has it. They bring it back in, but not with control. And now it's going to be Russell trying to backhand it out. She finally lifts it to the line, but not out. It goes back down, corralled behind her net by Odell. Odell with some speed. Now she just sends it the length of the ice. Again, I think she had some ice that she could have taken, but the Warhawks needed to go for a change with 7:39 to go. Both teams have had their chances. Both goalies have risen to the occasion. And now the faceoff is going to be in the Warhawk zone in the near circle.
All right. It's going to be Ukoff on that faceoff. Brzezinski and Johnson are back on D. Hyman and DiNicola in a wing. It's held at the circle. It's going to be Maddie Fazio comes out with it. Fazio chips it deep. Fazio had Ikeda. I think was that offsides call there? Yeah, so Fazio needed to look across the ice. She had Ikeda. Ikeda just didn't stop herself before the blue line, and Warhawks caught offside. So Ukoff, Ikeda, Fazio still there. It's going to be Johnson and Grzezinski back on D. Near dot off the faceoff in the Philly zone. Nice job by Fazio. Fazio has a shot. She puts it net front. It's sticked away by Ukoff. Ukoff holding it in the corner. She takes it back behind the net. Ikeda sees it. Ikeda and Fazio are there. Can they take the player off the puck? They do. Ikeda gets that. Ikeda battling. It's net front. Philly's player has it. Grzezinski is going to see it. Grzezinski takes it to the corner where she has Ukoff. Ukoff takes it back to Grzezinski. Grzezinski is going to take a shot. Blocked away. It bounces in front of the net. Philly comes away with it. Ukoff on the back check. It goes back to Grzezinski. She knocks it with her stick. Philly's going to make an entry. Philly player's got to step on Grzezinski. She sticks it away. Nice play by Georgie. Goes to a Phillies player. It's before it blocked away before it even gets to the net. That's going to be Johnson coming up the boards. It's grabbed at neutral ice by a Phillies player. Phillies makes a pass. Grzezinski is there. Shot. Blocked away. Blocker saved by Lucas. Grzezinski has it. They're on a change. We need to go. DiNicola takes it across ice. DiNicola gets it to Ukoff. Ukoff trying to come up the boards. Little bit of a hook there. Flyers send it deep. It's going to be Johnson. She's got one on. The one on takes it away from Johnson. Philly player behind the net. Grzezinski sees it. It's going to go to neutral ice, offsides. So, nice play. The whistles for the refs do work. There's a little bit of a hook there. I don't think there's going to be a lot of calls. It's going to take a lot to get a call either way in this game. So we're going back to the near dot, neutral ice. It's Porter, Hyman, and DiNicola out there. As Porter chips it forward, it goes to a Phillies player on the boards. It's going to be McNiven who has that puck. McNiven changes direction. McNiven, she's going to take an entry. McNiven's going. She's coming up the boards. She tries to chip it deep. She keeps going. She's trying to get it net front. She's still there. She needs some help there. DiNicola gets it. DiNicola sends it back around the back of the net. Or that was Porter that sent it back. DiNicola's on the puck now. So they're trying to come out with it. Porter backhands it towards DiNicola. DiNicola's in the corner. Keep that puck. Azzy Porter. Oh, DiNicola has a chance. She gets it wide. Hyman has it behind the net. Porter has it. Porter trying to chip it off the boards. McGuire sees that she's going to cheat in. She misses the puck. Takes a player out. That was Gigi DiNicola who tried to take a shot. Blocked off a player. They're trying to exit here. Nice play by McNiven. McNiven, Philadelphia, has it on the boards. Takes a shot right into the gut of Lucas.
4:58 to go, second period, no score. They're going both ways. Both teams are doing a good job. Warhawks had a great sequence just a second ago, but now it's back in their zone, near circle for the face-off, and puck is on the ice. Zolna taking that draw in the high slot, backhand shot, dangerous, just wide of the net. Odell had it. Puck spins around into the Warhawks far corner. Odell has it. Now she'll skate it out. It's to center ice. She tried to find Mihalovic there, but she couldn't. Philly having trouble getting it through the neutral zone, and now it's taken by Vanslow. Vanslow back in the Philly zone. It's in the near corner. Philly winds it around to the far side half wall. Now they'll try to bring it out, and they do. Feynman has it. She waits until the zone is cleared, and she puts it back down. Philly collects it behind their own net. They try to spin it up the wall, and it's taken now, and Philly's coming out. Now it's back to Feynman. Feynman has it, and she plays it up the wall to Vanslow. Vanslow spears it down into the Philly zone. Philly has it. They try to backhand it, misplayed puck, and now Zolna has it. Nobody in the slot as she tries to put it in there. She's taken off by a Philly player. Philly plays it up the wall now. They misplay a puck, and Odell has it now. Odell in the near circle. Kicks it with a skate. It's out front, and it was Mihalovic who couldn't get anything on it. Feynman coming down with a nice keep now, and it's Vanslow with it. Feynman still has it. It's in the circle, far circle. Philly's going to bring that out with 3:45 to go, and now Odell back on defense. The Philly player turns the corner on her, and Brooklyn takes her off the puck. It's in the far circle now, in the corner now, and now it's going down, and now Feynman has it. Feynman tried to control it, and she couldn't, and now it's Odell. She plays it off, and it's taken by Philly. Philly now to the high slot. There's a shot, and it doesn't get through, and now Feynman has it. There's a call, and what's the call? Is that and it's going to be Odell who goes to the box. And it's just like random. I just don't understand how you make that call. I think she called a cross check. I didn't see that one at all. So with 3:17 to go in the second period, the Junior Flyers will go to their second power play. Face off in the far circle in the Warhawks zone.
All right. Off the face-off, puck goes out. Flyers have it. Flyers trying to come in. They get it across ice. There's going to be time for a shot. It's low. Blocked away by McNiven. McNiven does a great job on the boards. McNiven, a player. Her stick is taken away. Players are battling. It's going to be Ukoff who comes out. Ukoff's coming up the boards. Ukoff is tripped. Yeah, we're not getting any calls here. So Princeton coming up. Not Princeton, I'm sorry. Philadelphia. So they're on the boards. Philadelphia trying to put together a power play here. McNiven takes that puck. She's going to try to reverse the direction. She's going to chase after her own puck. She gets it again up to Fazio. Fazio and Ukoff are going. Fazio takes a shot. It's sticked by a player. Fazio, though, takes the player off the puck. She backhands it. It goes off the skate of a Philadelphia player, and the goalie has to cover. 36 seconds left on the penalty kill for the Warhawks.
2:22 for the second period. Warhawks. Philly had structure on the power play when the faceoff was in the Warhawk zone, and they controlled it. But other than that, they're having trouble. So now the faceoff is in the Philly zone, in the near circle. They control it. Warhawks all over them. It's Zolna. Philly can't get it out. They play it to the far side now in the neutral zone, and now they'll bring it up. But taken off the puck and now hammered back down, and that's going to be on goal. So no icing. 20 seconds left on the man advantage. Philly trying to bring it up again. And now a nice stick by Zolna. Zolna has it. Just a 2-on-1. Zolna in the slot. She fires, and a save by the Philly goalie. With 10 seconds left on the power play. 1:56 to go second period. And a good shorthanded chance by Maddie Zolna as she fired that. It hit right off the, oh God, here we go. The clowning here in Seven Bridges.
Yeah, we haven't had music, but we do now, and whoever it is having a little fun with it there, or they think they're having fun. Philly gets that off the face-off. There's 5 seconds left on the power play. They're coming up the boards to try to make an entry. They get an entry, sticked away by Grzetic. We're at full strength now. We have Bridges coming out on the ice, hustling after that puck. Takes it to the opposite side, Philadelphia does. Oh, it's almost sticked away. It is. It's going to be Zolna. Zolna chasing that puck. Philly trying to get it up the boards. Zolna with a nice job there. Need to chip that out of the zone. Bridges can't get it out of the zone. He can't find the puck. Zolna sees where it is. So does Gruzetich. It's in the corner. Gruzetich pins a player on the boards. 2 players there. Georgie comes out with it. She tries to take it up the boards. Philly still has it. It's still in the Warhawk zone. We're near the blue line. Players are trying to get it out. Can't quite see where it is. It's going to be Zolna who comes out with it. Zolna's got Russell. Russell goes off her skate. That's all right. Russell chips it in. Bridges hustling to the corner at that puck. Warhawks trying to get it off the boards. McGuire gets it. She can't keep it. McGuire sends it back in before Ukov can get out, so it's going to be offsides. Call on the Warhawks. 44.2 seconds left to play in the second period. I'm going to keep it here. Odell and Johnston come out on defense. It's Russell, Ukov, and Bridges. Face-offs in the far dot neutral zone. Off the face-off, Ukov gets that all the way out. I don't think that's going to be called icing because they're not even sure who hit it out. Philadelphia coming out with some speed. Odell's going to get that. She sends it on net. The goalie covers it. 30.6 seconds left in the second period. So Warhawks have a chance here with a face-off in the Flyer zone. It's going to be Ukov, Odell, Johnson, Fazio, and Zolna. So off the face-off, it goes to the corner. Flyers trying to get it out. Fazio in the corner trying to hold it. And Warhawks are going to get a call here. I think they hooked Fazio. I'm not sure what the call is. I saw her stick go down. Yeah, I don't know exactly what the call was, but it was a, what's that?
Interference.
An interference call. They interfered with Fazio when she was going for the puck. So Zolna, Fazio, Odell, McGuire, Ukov. So Zolna's going to be on the faceoff. 24.4 seconds left. Waiting for the penalty to be put up on the board before they drop that puck. There it is. Zolna down. Let's go, Warhawks. Let's put a power play together. Puck is dropped. Goes back to Ukov. Ukov sends it back to Odell. Odell sends it to McGuire. McGuire takes a shot. It's high. Bounces in front of the puck. Fighting for the rebound. Fazio behind the puck. Don't let them bring it out. They letting them skate. It's going to go to mid-ice. McGuire sends it to Odell. Odell chips it deep. Well, she tried to chip it deep. It was a glove save by the goalie who drops it. Fazio takes the player off the puck. Zolna coming in for help, and the the period's going to expire. Going into the third, the Warhawks are going to have 1.06 left on the power play.
So 2 penalties for each team. Both of the Warhawks power plays have gone over periods, I think that breaks up the continuity. The Warhawks will have about 1:06 when we start this third period on the power play. 2 penalties in that period for the Warhawks, and they did a great job of not allowing Philly to set it up in their defensive zone. The only time Philly was able to get any structure on their power play was when they won the draw in the Warhawk zone and controlled that, and they were able to get a good opportunity off of that. But other than that, once the Warhawks got it out, Philly was hardly able to get it through the neutral zone. I think the Warhawks have done a good job of disrupting Philly. The Philly chances have come on pucks that were misplayed or puck shots that didn't get through, and Philly does a good job of getting the puck to center ice. We've seen teams like St. Jude try to do that from time to time, but they haven't had the control that this Philly team has. Any thoughts before we start this period, Aim?
All right, we need a strong third period of play. I still think the Warhawks need to take advantage of this 1:06 left on the power play.
Yeah, absolutely. So here we go. Warhawks, I don't think, have won a shootout this season. I could be wrong about that. I did miss one of the tournaments in Grand Rapids. So I would like to see the Warhawks win this game in regulation. And again, this could be a preview of the championship game, but we'll see. Nothing is guaranteed, that's for sure. It's going to be Ukov, Fazio, and Zolna with McGuire and Odell back. So Coach Bill going with his power lineup. Minute and 6 on the power play, and the puck goes back in the Philly zone. Philly has it back in their own zone, and now they play it up ice and all the way down. That should go for icing, and it does. So possible mistake by Philly as they tried to bring that out, and the Warhawks have an opportunity.
What I don't understand there is when we are in the Flyer zone and we're a 5-on-4, why they're letting him pass it back to each other. Like, we should be attacking the puck.
And it's controlled. There's a shot and a blocker save by the Philly goalie. Ukov has it in the near board. She plays it to the line to McGuire. There's a slap shot, and now another chance by Ukov. A nice save. It's in the slot, and it was Fazio who just missed it, and Philly brings it out. Fazio had a great opportunity, but she couldn't. And now a shot on goal is sticked away easily by Lucas, and now Ikeda has it. She has to dig that out of her skates, and she gains the Philly line by Ukov, and she's driven into the boards, no call. Oh, and I can't believe that. That is one of those plays where the Flyers player fell, and Ukov was behind her, and because she had her stick tied up and she ran into her, Ukov is going to go to the box. So first penalty of the third period, and we're going to be 4-on-4 for 20 seconds, and then Philadelphia will go to a power play for 1:10. The face-off goes all the way back into the Warhawks zone. Zolna taking that draw, 14-14 for the game, and the puck's on the ice, and it's controlled there by Porter. Porter brings it. Porter now plays that cross ice into the Philly zone in the far corner. She has it. She puts it in the slot. Nobody's there, and now Philly comes out with it. 6 seconds left on 4-on-4 hockey. Philly through center ice. They gain the Warhawks line, and now Philly is at full strength on the power play. Zolna has it. She takes a player down, or the player fell, and now the puck is tied up on the far boards in the Warhawk zone. Philly to the line. There's a shot. Pad save by the goalie, by Lucas, sorry. And now it's back down. McNiven has it. McNiven on her backhand. McNiven trying to play it up. Now McNiven plays it to the wall to Zolna. Zolna brings it out. It's to neutral ice now. And Philly tries to bring it back in, and it's back in the zone. McNiven had it. Zolna has it. Now Zolna kicks it out, and here comes, Zolna went for a change. They had a 2-on-1. She must have been dead tired. Played across ice to Grzetic. Grzetic plays it down the wall. That's going to go for icing with 13:04 left, 20 seconds on the man advantage for the Warhawks. Again, I don't like that icing because now you bring it all the way back down into your own defensive zone, and a face-off win, and for 20 seconds, Philly's going to have some structure.
I don't know. We got to win this face-off. So it's going to be Fazio on the face-off. I see Fazio out there. Fazio chips it back to McGuire. McGuire can't find it in her skates. She finds it in the corner. Philly's there with her. McGuire's holding a player. McGuire comes out with it. McGuire gets it out of the zone. She is being hectored by a player. She's being hooked. Nice play. Oh, McGuire was trying to get out of the zone, and Vansel had to send it. It was a close call. There's 1 second left on the penalty kill for the Warhawks.
Game's getting a little chippy. McGuire and a Philly player definitely mixing it up, and you can see that both teams are getting desperate. Now the penalty's over. Philly has it through the neutral zone. Both teams at full strength. Fazio's able to take a player. She gets it on her skate. Now she gains the line. And now Philly has it driven off the puck. And now it is going to be Vanslow who has it. She plays it cross ice to Odell. Odell circling. Now Odell brings it through the neutral zone. Now she gains the Phillies line. Now she shoots and it hits a skate of a Philly player. Odell still has it now. She's in the near corner. And now Philly has it. They wind it around to the side, but it's going to be controlled there by Vanslow. She puts it back down deep. And Porter coming now into the near boards. And it's lifted to center ice, but it's going to be Vanslow who controls it. Cross ice now to Odell. Odell gains the red line, and now she puts it down deep. And here come the Warhawks. It's Bridges on it. to the line, kept in by Johnston. Bridges has it in the circle. She tries to get it on her forehand. Weak shot, and it's taken by Philly. Philly player falls with the puck, but she lifts it to the far wall anyway. Now they try to get it to center ice. It's out of the zone. Nice play there by Porter, who waited till Warhawks players cleared the zone. Bridges on the forecheck. Porter behind the Philly net. Porter has it. Porter puts it back to Bridges. Bridges tries to put it in the slot. Nobody there. Russell now giving chase, and it's out to center ice where Grzetich has it. Grzetich circling. She tries to backhand it. She had cross ice to Johnston, but she didn't see her. Now it goes cross ice, and Bridges has it at the red line, and Bridges lofts it back down into the Philly zone. They collect it behind their own net. Russell trying to control the Philly player, but they bring it out. Now they're through center ice. Now the Warhawks get tangled up, and they backhand it down deep. It's going to be Zolna now who had it for a second. Philly tries to backhand it. A great save there by the Warhawks with 10:55 to go.
All right, so Fazio, Zolna, Ikeda, Feynman, and Odell back on defense. We're in the far dot in the Warhawk zone. Let's go, ladies. Off the faceoff, Maddie. Fazio slips it back. I see Odell and Fazio there. Philly has it. It goes back behind the net. Feynman racing to get it. She chips it, trying to chip it up to Ikeda. Philly gets that. Back behind the net. Ikeda sees it. Ikeda's going to skate. Ikeda's going to make an exit. She's got Fazio on the far side. It goes to a Philly player. Fazio can't keep it in. Zolna gets it. Zolna, it goes back to Ikeda. Philly's player has it. Ikeda's Nike back check. So holds the player on the board. Zolna looking to help out. Goes to a Phillies player. Philly player just takes it across ice. Sticked away. It's going to be Feynman racing to get that puck. Feynman's going to chip it, trying to chip it up the boards. Oh, Feynman is knocked into the boards. Down. No penalty is called. She gets right back up, but clearly a penalty. And I'm not just saying that because it's my kid. So, yes. A penalty is called. What was the penalty that was called? I'm not even sure. So a penalty is called on Zolna after an egregious penalty that takes Feynman into the boards that was not called. A penalty is called on Zolna. So Warhawks are going to be on the penalty kill, and they're mad. Ukov's coming out. It goes to Philly. Philly puts a shot right on net. It saves. Nice save by Lucas. 1:27 left. Only 3 seconds came off. Ukov goes down again for the faceoff. It's dropped. The quiets crowd for one. Philly gets that. It's going to be a shot. It's sticked away and goes high. Nice job. It's going to be Ukov taking that. Ukov's going to get it across the blue line. She crosses the red line. She's going to try to chip it deep. She is taken again into the boards. They're keeping it, though. Warhawks are mad. It sneaks just out of the zone. It goes out to a Philly player. McNiven is back on defense. Fazio fights to keep her off. It's going to go towards the net. Lucas is going to cover it. 1:01 left to play. It's getting chippy here, Chris.
A lot of excitement with 1:01 left on the kill for the Warhawks. 9:25 for the game. And you hear a lot of parents. It doesn't really help that much when the parents scream at the refs. Porter taking the draw with Odell and Grzetich and Vanslow, it looks like. Puck to the point now. Philly has it. There's a shot, and it's in. A great snipe through traffic. Lucas did not see that, and that goes in with 9:18 to go. Philly goes up 1-0. And it's taken 4 penalties called on the Warhawks and only 2 on Philly. And you got to say that was a referee-induced. You can't give a good team 4 power plays and expect the game to be even. Now Philly has the puck. Driven off the puck there is Philly has it now in the corner in the Warhawk zone. And now it's Hyman. Nice pass out to Ukov. Ukov takes it out of the zone. She gains the red line. She should have put it down deep, but she doesn't. Hyman does, though. And now the puck is down in the corner. Philly controls it behind their own net. They get it out to the line, and Odell's going to control that in the neutral zone. Odell has it circling. Now she puts it up, and it's shoveled back down by Dina Cola. And now it's going to be Hyman first on the forecheck. And it's going to be now controlled by Philly behind their own net. They bring it to the near side, try to loft it out, and they do. Johnston misses it, but Hyman has it. She loses an edge, but Philly has it at center ice. Now Dina Cola has it. She loses in her skates, and it's put back down. Odell will take it in her own zone behind the net. She has control. She puts it on the wall. Misplayed for a second by Dina Cola, but now Philly has it. They put it back in. Zolna's back on the ice, and she's angry. And now Zolna has it again. She tries to put it to Mihalovic, who controls it. She gains the red line. She puts it to Vanslo. Vanslo puts it down behind the Philly net, and it's going to be Mihalovic now. Mihalovic now puts it on the wall, and Philly brings it out to center ice. There's nothing there. They put it down deep. Ref said that she had the red line. I'll take his word for it. It's going to be McNiven bringing it out. McNiven skating. She's out of the zone now. She puts it up to Mihalovic, knocked away, and it's going to be a misplay by McGuire. Now Philly player on her backhand, and a nice save by Lucas with 7:30 for the game. 1-0 Philadelphia on a questionable call. 2 power plays for Philly in the second period, 2 in the third period. They have a 1-0 lead.
Yeah. No crying in hockey, right? Bad calls are going to happen. Warhawks need to score. It's that simple. Sneaks out after the faceoff. Philly player sends it deep, wide of the net. McNiven is there in the corner. Have to figure out where the puck is. Bridges sees that. Bridges gets it out of the zone. Russell giving nice chase. Philly's player has it. Chipped up the boards. McGuire sees it, gets past McGuire. Philly's player is going to get there first. McGuire takes that player off and into the boards. No call made. McGuire's going to get that. McGuire's going to go center ice. She gets past the player. She's got 1 to beat. McGuire sends it. Nice save by the Flyers goalie. So McGuire got past the 1 player to beat. Took a shot from a little bit further away. She probably got it good in a little closer. And Philly's goalie makes a nice save.
Yeah, she sniped a play like that in the corner the other day. I thought she was going to the net. She's been settling for the shots sort of 10 feet out from the goal. So Porter taking the draw in the Philly zone near circle. It's on the ice. Philly controls it. Skated behind their own net now. Misplayed there for a second. Now whiffing on the puck. And now it's controlled by Russell in the slot now. Bridges, she fires. And a nice save by the Philly goalie. So far, the Warhawks are putting these shots right in the breadbasket. This is where you need those little targets in the corner. You got to go glove side or blocker side high. Porter taking this draw with 6:45 to go in the Philly zone. It's on the ice now, and it's taken by Porter again. I'm sorry, that was Russell. And now it's on the half wall, kept in by Grzetic, and Porter had it for a second. Philly has it now in the corner now, and Porter comes away with it. Porter's knocked off the puck, a little bit of a cross check there, no call. And now it's in the it's Bridges with it. Bridges, oh no, I'm sorry, that was Russell. 72 and 71. It's hard to see it sometimes. And now Philly comes away with it, racing. They got a 2-on-1 for a second now. Grzetic there. There's a shot. Nice save by Lucas. And the goalie and the Philly player gave the goalie a little stick on the way back past. And she's lucky she got out of there because that might have resulted in some extracurriculars. 6:07 for the game. And now they're calling her for that little stick check. Great call by the ref. Finally, the Philly players get called for something. So with 6:07 to go in the game, Warhawks go to the power play.
All right, here we go. Here's our chance. Ukov on the faceoff. You got Ikeda and Fazio out there, McGuire and Odell back. It goes back to Odell. Odell's going to take that shot. It's going to go right into the glove or the back of a player. It's going to go back to McGuire. McGuire's going to take it back to Odell. Odell's going to skate in. She's going to take a shot. Goes right into the chest of the Phillies goalie. So nice shot. 1:18 left on the power play for the Warhawks. Let's do that again. I think we just got to get this goalie moving. So Ukov, Ikeda, Fazio on the faceoff. Ukov goes to Philly player. We need to swarm right there. Ukov does. Ikeda gets that puck. Ikeda is battling. It's Odell sees that. She comes in, gets it deep. McGuire's going to see that. McGuire's going to come in. Ikeda's going to get that. Ikeda tied up by a player. McGuire sees that. She tries to get a player. She takes a shot. It's blocked by the Phillies goalie. Drops in front of her. Need to get on that corner. Philly's trying to come out with it. It's going to be Ikeda. Ikeda's going to have a chance. Ikeda takes it high. Blocker saved by the goalie. Ikeda gets it again. She takes it high. It sticks and goes really high. Philly trying to get it out. Goes to Odell. Odell takes a shot towards the net. It's a little bit of a bouncing puck. Goes to neutral ice. Odell has it. There's 30 seconds left on the power play. Odell gets past a player. She's going to chip it deep. Ikeda's coming off the ice. It's Ukov. It's Fazio. It's Hyman coming in. Bridges is there. It goes to Maddie. Maddie gets it to Odell. Odell takes a shot, blocker save. McGuire tries to send it back. Bridges is going to get there. Bridges loses an edge and goes into a corner. It's penalty is over. 4:35 left to play. Odell's going to get that. And it goes for icing.
So 4:28 for the game. And the parents are getting into it, and the players are getting into it. 1-0. Warhawks are down. Face-off is in the Warhawks zone, near circle. Zolna taking the draw. Grzetic back on D. Hyman. Puck is in the slot now. McNiven takes it out of there. Bridges now controls it. She puts it to the line. It pounces past the player, and here comes Olivia Hyman. Olivia's in it. It's in the Philly zone now, and it's being knocked around. Philly lifts it into their bench, and there'll be a pause and play there. So 4:12 to go for the game. 1-0 Flyers. Face-off is going to be down in the Philly zone in the far circle. Zolna, Hyman, Bridges, Grzetic. Grzetic puts it down. It's behind now. Zolna has it. Zolna plays it around to Hyman. Hyman back to Zolna. She can't control it. Hit by the ref. Zolna fighting for it. Philly has it behind their own net. They reverse it. Nice play by the Philly player. They try to bring it out. They lift it to center ice where McNiven tries to play it back down, and she can't. Now she puts it right into a Philly player's stick, and Philly brings it out to center ice now. They try to gain the line. There's a play. Philly shoots, and it's saved by Lucas. With 3:38 to go for the game. Nice save by Lucas. And I just can't tell you how disappointed I am that ref called that second penalty of the third period. So here comes the face-off.
So off the face-off, Mihalovic goes down on the ice. Odell is going to come out with it. 3:33 left to play. She's got Vansel coming. She crosses the line. She is taken off. There's no penalty calls. She's taken into the boards. It's going to be Porter. Porter's going to get that. Porter trying to get it around. Porter gets it out to Mihalovic. Mihalovic is tackling. Philly hits it there. Johnson chips it up to Vansel. A shot comes out of that from Princeton. It's covered by Lucas. 3:05 left to play. All right, ladies, let's go. Ukov, Bridges, Russell, McNiven, McGuire. Let's put something together here. 3:05 left to play. Goes out to a Philadelphia player. Ukov trying to get that off. She passes it back behind the nets to McGuire. McGuire hit hard. Flyers player comes to the side of the goal, puts a shot. It's a nice save by Lucas. 2:54 left to play. Flyers come for a change. Ukov on the faceoff. Still lots of time here. 2:54 left to play. Goes to a Flyers player off that faceoff. Russell giving chase. McGuire gets that. McGuire chips it up to Ukov. Ukov's going to take it out of the zone. Two players on the boards. Taker Bridges giving chase on that back check. Stay with it, Zoe. Zoe on the boards keeps that puck in. Philadelphia in their own zone trying to get it out. Ukov sees that. She couldn't quite get to it before it goes to neutral ice. Bridges battling for that puck. McGuire sees Ukov. It's knocked off skates. Ukov gets that. McGuire has it. McGuire backhands it into the neutral zone, playing neutral zone hockey here. Goes to McNiven. McNiven smartly puts a player on her backside. Bridges hits it neutral ice. Russell hustling for that puck, tries to take her player off. She needs to get out of the zone. It's sent back into the zone before Russell can get out.
And the parents are going at it here. No love lost with 2:04 to go. Face-off's going to be at center ice, and there's a timeout by Coach Bill. So we've seen a lot of action here. We've got scenes going both ways. And we'll see what happens in the last 2:04. At some point, they're going to pull the goalie. You got to think if we get an opportunity. I got to say that the Warhawks have controlled a lot of this game, but you're against a good Philadelphia team. That power play opportunity, pass out to the near point, a shot through traffic, and Lucas just couldn't pick that up. And it went right into glove side corner of the net for Philly's only goal and the only tally of this game. 2:04 to go. Face-offs at center ice. And you have McNiven and McGuire back with the Zolna line, Akeda and Fazio. It's on the ice now, and Philly controls it. They try to gain the red line. Zolna is able to kick it. Akeda comes away with it. Akeda through center ice. She gains the line. Now she puts it down. Shot on net, but it went wide. Fazio has it. Fazio, good puck protection. She gets it to Akeda. Akeda's driven off the puck by Philly players, and now a whiff, and Akeda picks it back up at the half wall, but it's lifted out to center ice, cross ice to McNiven. McNiven waits till they clear, and now it's run into by the referee, and the puck goes back down with 1:30 to go. Empty net now. Porter has it, puts it up the wall. Philly has it at center ice, and now they put it to the far side. It's back in their zone. 1:19 to go, and Philly tries to put it out. It's at center ice now, and it's going to be Fazio who has it, tied up with a Philly player, 1:10 to go. And they're battling, and now Zolna comes away with it. Zolna gives it up, and now Philly tries to shoot. There's a shot off sides with 1:02 to go. And Philly took a shot. It actually went in the net, but there is an offsides. So the face-off is going to be right outside of the Warhawks zone on the far dot.
All right, here we go. 1:02 left to play. Lucas back in net. Zolna on that face-off. It's going to go to Porter. Porter chips it up to Prince and Tiger Lilies. They take a cross-ice pass. Ukov sees that. She's going to get in front of it. Ukov's going to make an entry. Ukov sends it deep. Philadelphia coming back behind the net. Philadelphia is trying to get – it goes to Zolna. Zolna's got a chance here. She's got Porter. Philadelphia has it. It is taken up by Russell. Taken across. Go up there, George. Get up there. Don't mind me. I'm telling Georgia to get up there. 25 seconds left. Ukov sends it across. Sends it. It's tipped. It's going to be... Oh, it's covered by the goalie. Hey! So Grzetich gets pushed for hustling, right? Grzetich hustled after that puck. She's pushed away by a Junior Flyers goalie. Could be a penalty if they wanted to call it. 17.1 seconds left to play. We have Zolna on the faceoff. You have Ukov. You have Fazio. You have Bridges. You have McGuire. And you have... timeout's called by Philadelphia.
So 17.1. No timeout called. They'll come back now. I don't know what exactly is going there. And now Zolna taking the draw in the Philly zone. Here's the finish, everybody. Puck's on the ice, and now it's taken by Odell. Odell puts it back down with 10 seconds left. Philly has it, put it down the ice. It's kept back in the zone, 9 seconds left. And now Philly has it with 5 seconds, and they just launch it down the ice. And that's going to do it with no time in a hard-fought game. Again, we may see this team again. This was the last of the regular season game, but Philadelphia comes away with a 1-0 win.
So in the standings, we are going to have the Warhawks are going to finish with 9 points. The Chicago Hawks finish with 9 points. The Flyers will finish with 12 points. And then the Princeton Tiger Lilies will finish with 6 points. So from the standings right now, as it looks, it's going to be Philadelphia versus Princeton Tiger Lilies, and it's going to be the North Shore Warhawks versus the Chicago Hawks in the semifinals. So we'll see you tomorrow morning. Check the chat. It's either 8:30 or 8:45 for the game time start. So Warhawks play a nice game. Lots of bad calls in that game, but again, you're always going to have that in hockey. So we need to score goals and put points on the board if we want to win. So no complaining here. We will see you back here tomorrow for more hockey.
Good night, everybody.